Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to do something really cool. So today I'm going to show you how to professionally frame a jersey. Today we're going to do a hockey jersey. So this is going to be for any large jersey, but same thing would go for a football jersey or anything else. You would just be using a smaller frame or shadow box to put it in. But this is an autographed Patrick Kane jersey that my lovely girlfriend got me for Christmas, and it is just freaking awesome. So I don't want to ruin this. I have plenty of other jerseys like this one that I can spill stuff on and it'll be no big deal. But I want to keep this one really nice, so I wanted to get this one framed. To get a jersey framed though is going to cost you anywhere from like $250 to $500. But to do it yourself, you can do it, around $100. Even cheaper if you decide to make the frame yourself. If you get glass cut and you actually make the frame. What I'm doing is I'm using the shadow box. This I got for $100 at Hobby Lobby. It was $150 with the 40% off coupon. I got it for like 95 bucks or something. And then I got a piece of foam board, which was like $3, some double-sided tape, and a bunch of pins. So it was just over $100 for all the stuff. And I think this is going to make it a lot easier. And this shouldn't be too hard at all. So the first step is going to be cutting the foam board to fit inside the jersey to just kind of give it some support and make it look more professional. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do that. I'm going to adjust the camera a little bit, and I'll take you step by step. Some parts will be fast forwarded, some parts I'll talk through. The things that need to have more detail, I'll talk you through, but a lot of this video is just going to be fast forward while I show you how to do it. Because this is going to take probably about an hour to 2 hours of time. But, it's going to save you a lot of money. It's going to be cool because you did it yourself. So try to follow along and let's do it. Okay, so first step now is we got to cut out the foam board. So we want to cut the foam board about as wide as the jersey is, and then we're going to have to angle off the arms a little bit, as well as cut a little recess in there. So we want to start off doing this just by lining up everything on the jersey nice, like the side seams right there, having me perfectly on the side. Have the bottom of the jersey lined up nice here. So pull this together and get it, just start it off nice. Pull it tight. Now you can kind of fold the arms a little to just kind of get an idea of how it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to need the foam board to be about that size. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the side, one side, so I only have to cut one side. Then you want to line up. You want to line up the top as well, because you're going to be cutting a little groove there. So you want this all, just nice, and that should be good enough. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, but the better you do this step, the better everything else will be. So what I'm going to do now is with a pencil, I'm just going to mark, some certain spots. Okay, so I want to mark right at the top of the shoulder, and I'm just going to put a little line, and then I'm going to mark where to cut the groove. Then I'm going to go under. I'll show you this in a second, so I know how to cut that recess. Same thing here, I'm going to go to the opposite shoulder, right there. And then I'm just going to mark the bottom. Okay, the bottom's going to taper off a little, but I'll show you that when we get to there. And there we go. Okay, so let me show you the markings I made. Okay, so I marked just the end right there, the shoulder, the top. It's kind of hard to see, it's right there. I marked under here so I knew how low to go on the curve. Right here. Same thing here, this shoulder. And then just the bottom there. So basically, I am just gonna cut that out. So I'm gonna cut out all this and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so you can see I cut that. Basically, the size of the jersey. Like I said before, it doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, close enough. Because the pins are really gonna hold everything in. So now we're gonna try to put the jersey, or fit that inside the jersey. Okay guys, so now everything's in there good and everything. It fit great. Remember, I want to display this backside with the autograph. So this is the way I'm going to be. But first, get the dimensions for how to cut the board. Doesn't matter what side the jersey is facing. Now all I got to do is taper the bottoms here, as you see at the bottoms. I got that. So I'm just going to cut that on a bias right there and there to taper those off. Oh, oops, wrong way. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to open up my shadow box, and we're going to start putting the jersey in it. Okay, so here we got, I just set it down on the mat board, And basically what I did was I put it on, and then I tried to get pretty close to equal amount at the top and the bottom. That I just wanted to eyeball. One way to center it was I just measured, it's a 30-inch, so I measured it 15 inches and 15 inches and just put a pin there. And then I used a straight edge to make sure it ran through the middle of the jersey. Now that was very simple. For here, this was a little trickier because where Patrick Kane autographed it, I couldn't fold the arms normally like how you normally would, so I had to have it off to the side more. So what I'm going to have to do is I folded these corners, like right where the seam is, so it folds over that, and I just pulled it down, and I found a spot on here where I could, just remember where it would be the same. So I used this part of the 8, which I kind of had to here to not cut off that. Okay, and then this little bit that hung over, I'm just going to fold it under so it's nice and flat on the edge. Okay, so I'm just going to double check it, get it all lined up really nice, and then we're going to start by putting pins in here. We're going to pin the shoulders, pin the bottom, and then we're going to start taping it. And this all part will all be time-lapse, but I'll keep changing camera angles so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, I hope this helps. Okay guys, so I'm going to start at the top of the jersey and work my way down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some pins, and I'm going to put some pins in the bottom foam board under here, going on to the pinning the front of the jersey basically into the mat. And I'm going to start at the collar, and then I'm going to start securing the shoulders and everything so I can get it looking nice, pulling it tight, starting from the top and working my way down. So I'm going to start at the top and work my way down the jersey. I can make small adjustments as I go. I still have my pins in so I can keep it centered nice. So yeah. Alright guys, so it's all in here. I put the glass top on, and yeah, I'm really impressed with how this turned out. I think it turned out great for doing this myself and being the first time ever doing this. Definitely worth saving the money and doing it yourself. Yeah, this was just over $100, so very cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I am just amazed at how good this turned out for being my first time. The one thing I wish I would have grabbed some stronger pins. They were bending too easy, so like, how I would put them in and then I would like bend them, so they wouldn't be in the way. But they would actually, a lot of times they would just bend on me, and I wasted a lot of pins. So if I was going to do this again, I would get some stronger pins. But other than that, this was actually pretty easy to do myself. It took about an hour and a half, and it saved me a lot of money. So I hope the video helped, and thanks for watching.